No, it's what you that you been on it today. We are into man with you when on his meal and man all his element back to all of you and his Cowboys situation because Cowboys is on and who 444
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
and 4 1 so away. This eagle comes out. I hope when back how good it is about often and to
On the visiting sideline, their head coach.
His
ready to get this one going. His
His
counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
So,
The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. Oh, a good return past the 40. And able to break this out all the way to the 40-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games. But he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons, he and his team can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
That's a gain of 13. Solid opening play for this offense.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, sure that he's right.
Prescott off play action. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give it to him there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
I thought I think possibly
Prescott.
I hope it was
The graphic that this fan base wants to see week one, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week one, guys still have to practice, they still have to train, and injuries do pop up. None of the people supporting this team want to see that graphic on the screen at the start of this game.
Cowboys
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. The tackle by N'Kobe Dean.
That's because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. The middle complete. That's Ferguson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 12-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
How long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? The coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better.
George Pickens, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he's one for one here as his kick is good. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason. And once again, was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He didn't expect this year to be any different.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
And machine nowhere to fulfill the power every
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And first down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a perfect spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny. You never know where it's going to end up.
Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott. Pressure gets to him and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Prescott. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And it's 3rd down. Faces some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. He'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still leave a 4th down. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he couldn't get it to check up. That gets all the way to the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field here come the Eagles for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their own. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure out both ways and try and find a way to win.
He delivers another to Goddard, complete. Inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Hurts completing this one quickly. That's just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Second and 7.
Hurts up to throw it. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit, covered his knocked down everywhere.
Oh, you had him. He couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I mean, that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield. Once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. The kick is good. And they are on the board. They're still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to get that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell us end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
Cowboys
Definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles, to see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talked to says the exact same thing when you start driving that deep in your own territory. The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want them to get a nice drive.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Ball under 39. Here's a second and 7.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. Screen play set up for Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I think
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard. Here's a second and 8. He'll stay on the ground with Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to 32. 40 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. And he has been tremendous to start the new year. Here's Prescott. Toward the sideline. Intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get possession of the football. This time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession. Already at the line.
He tried to position one offense and scored. He passes and he passes, but he hard.
This Philly offense set to go.
That's
And after the field goal last time,
come on, come on,
looks like
come
one of the
on.
DBs has it. And to the 43, so down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Oh my God.
And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumbled it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost see, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit.
God, well, man, you
Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And that is incomplete. Coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
There we go, boys.
To throw is Prescott. Now he's going to step
You
up
have
and
to
run.
oh,
And he'll cross over
out
out
of bounds, but we
Prescott able to use those
are
legs of his to pick up the first. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you gotta find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside.
Cowboy, oh yeah,
Give him 4 on the carry there in second and goal.
First and goal. Teams will throw from there, but that's a nice shot to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
There we go, boys.
Looking to throw. Prescott.
when it is about
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
without
Now Prescott. He'll try to pick it up himself. He had him open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball that causing disruption to the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
You know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to pass the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Running again with Barkley on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold on the line of scrimmage. Calling out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this in. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Never doubt for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Throwing his Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be corralled right there at 34.
and
11 more yards that go on the
Cowboys.
first down as well.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
181.
Hurts.
Cowboys, and
Here on this drive, chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
They go back to the ground now.
we will kill.
Sometimes your losses get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Got a man, it's Brown. And it's just going to be short here, barely. Half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping to catch it and run away from the defender. A really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
On the sneak, it's Hurts. I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas will take over in terrific field position. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were be in position to score. Let's go and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that allowed to get into the end zone.
This time they'll be trying to get into the end zone. We'll see what they do. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That goes for a gain of 31. Williams is in. Touchdown. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Aubrey now for the point after. And this one's right through, making a 14-3 ball game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail. Every one this goes back on your ball club to try to pick yourself back up.
An excellent way to start the drive there. 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
I hear
They go play action with Hurts. A short throw caught by Goddard. And he will go out at the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, brought in.
Whoa.
And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone.
What
First
the
down.
hell? I want that. Man.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
How
His man completely on that. That's Smith. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a first and goal coming
How
up as they get him
long
down at the
way
6-yard line.
This is this is
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
This is a critical sequence here for this
It
offense.
is
They've really
what
so far.
will
This
help
could be their
me.
chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on it and score a touchdown.
The PAT good. It will draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Prescott now from the 50. He's out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Prescott now. Oh, that's intercepted. True first-half interception.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
I feel maybe it'll help me out there.
They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley.
Hey, Buffy,
And
put
he'll be
out
taken
and more. It'll
out.
The
Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. Touchdown. John Dotson, 70 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream up.
Correct on both counts. Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Already speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. The touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very two-point drive that time. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. I figure, Charles, they have enough time in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Prescott to throw it. Able to hit his target Lamb. And Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The short one taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. Remaining here as we head toward halftime. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Shot couldn't come in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because they picked up before a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Prescott yet again. He's got this to Pickens. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Prescott from the gun. Finding Pickens for another catch. He's going to be brought down there in the field play. And the clock will run timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in the second half as we are about to get underway. We'll see if week-long fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. Opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That is caught, it's the tight end. And they'll keep him down as he's inside the 40. So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2.
the shotgun, they run with Barkley. Touchdown!
And I would have must be. And I know
Six to their lead. Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that the defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive with 4 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. And a good return. They get out across the 35 to the 36. Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
yeah.
setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid game. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he takes a shot at the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had that more down before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop.
wide open.
Down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. That's what you have here. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a foot at their own 20-yard line. Well, when you draft a guy that high defensively, you hope he can make some plays for you, and he does indeed get the interception there, Charles, in his first NFL ball game.
And to think that if there was any flaw to his game coming out of college, the way that we looked at tape and judged it, it was his pass coverage.
And he will go down. Logan Wilson coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Bird sets up to throw it. And this throw incomplete. That time, it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 17.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
And now you have to back.
Fielded just inside the 30. A nice little juke. A solid punt, but also a nice return there. 14 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
See what they do. Now a 10th carry, here's Williams. And maybe a little over pursuit is able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Here we go.
First down, Dallas.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. He brings up 2nd down. Throwing. Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Eagles have it here as they started their own 24-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick
You never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Down at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep as they go instead with Barkley. And able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Man open left side is Brown. And A.J.
How
pick
long
up the Eagles first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. First down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time. He's going to lead to third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Hurts. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is incomplete. Dropped it. Touchdown. The kick by Elliott is good. Will extend their lead as they add 3 there.
Yeah,
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 23. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
a couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Looking to throw. Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. It's a touchdown, but multiple flags down. ground, so let's sort
we
this
have
out.
pain. We have pain. But I think
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Aubrey now for the PAT.
wow, what okay.
And the lead will shrink to 6. So that time span 5 plays. And it's finished off by the touchdown from CeeDee Lamb.
What? Oh, damn. Wow.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Boy.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 23. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And no way. Well, no way. Well,
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday night prime time. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Hurts. Oh, and a heck of an effort there. The Eagles on third down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 at this point. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Multiple players getting on there for an 8-yard loss. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it?
The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this is taken at the 23. And they will take over first and 10. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams head out for this next drive. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. To throw is Prescott. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Phillips, the first rounder, getting in there for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. It's caught. Tolbert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. And find an open hole to complete that pass.
That's to his running back, complete. And brought down, but the juke gets him the first down yardage there. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's going to go down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. So they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Prescott. On the throw, looking too much that time. It's incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And that is incomplete. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
They'll start with the option. And he's going to lose yardage here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 18-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing for Smith on the outline. It's caught. It's a completion good for just 3. And it's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
3rd and 10.
They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The Eagles send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. It's taken to 26. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Able to hit his target. Go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it 2nd down. Prescott now from the 50. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a 1st down. Here's Prescott. Going right back to Ferguson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Prescott yet again. And that falls to the ground incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line able to keep yardage, able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it. Unable to convert on 3rd down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes it right seemingly every time. And he'll rumble for about 5. Continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
2nd and 5.
They'll go to Barkley again. Trucks over it. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but couldn't get away from there. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts. Trying to get up in there, but I don't think he got it.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now on 4th down was the punt team sending this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchdown. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Prescott. That's into the hands of Tolbert.
Drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before we get the head of steam going.
It's totally complete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Dak. Here we go. It's 4th down.
If I would not hit him, it's over. And away one him.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th.
And he'll and it's over.
So now let's look at the situation. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining, so barring a 1st down, they could conceivably get the ball back.
So now it's all about defense and stopping the clock. Don't give up any yardage, right? Use your timeouts. And your offense always practices going downfield without timeouts. You know, those 2-minute drills, most of them are run in practice.
And he'll take it.
I think it's over. And no way.
And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and take it away.
So Dak and the Cowboys down by 12. A little over a minute and a half remaining. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play.
A sense of urgency. No doubt. Now the Cowboys going to move the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. To throw, Prescott. And boy, another ill-advised throw there. Is that one end up incomplete? Now Dak. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The Cowboys use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in there,
And he's going down. They get to him back at the 40. Turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. One last shot now for Prescott. And that will be incomplete. As time has run on this football game. Now, this was not just an opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
it's not all into one game, right? Opening the season and your decision. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for Philadelphia, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gordon. This is the NFL on EA Sports.